stuff. You want to start playing piano so I can get out of this? Yeah. Let's get emotional real quick. You guys okay if I get emotional real quick? For those who don't know anything about me, my dad passed away when I was 9 years old. And that was difficult. That was really difficult. I think when it happened, I didn't understand it. That was my first intro to grief. What is grief? How do you explain that to someone? How do you explain to a 9-year-old that the most important piece of his life is gone? Like that. I knew my life was different, but I didn't understand how until I turned about 13. Grief is such a weird thing because people came to my house and they were like, you know what, it gets better. You'll start to figure out how to live this way. It never got better. I was able to manage it a little bit. I was able to push that piece of me aside. But for some reason, no matter how old I get, no matter how many people I lose, that piece of you is still gone. Grief is this inexplainable thing that I still to this day try to sing about, I try to write about, I try to explain to you what it is, and I have no fucking clue. Loss is inexplainable. How do you tell someone that one day you're gonna forget the way your dad smells? One day you're gonna forget the way he looks, or what it's like to hug him on a day when you need help? It still breaks my heart every day knowing my children will never know their grandparents. Now this feeling broke me. This feeling made me feel different. This feeling made me feel so alone. I was surrounded by so many people, yet I felt like I was the only one who understood them. And how selfish am I? How can I possibly think I'm the only one in this life who understands that feeling? And then I started playing these shows. So I want to do something with all of you. I want you all to look at me, and I want you to raise your hand if you've ever lost someone. Now look around. This is a room where people understand this feeling. This is a room where people can cry. This is a room where you can talk about it. You can laugh about it. You can just be. Everyone in this room gets that feeling. You're not alone, and that's the coolest part about this show. So when I sing these songs that might be hard, they might be difficult to listen to, I hope that you're thinking about that person, because I truly think that people die twice. They die when they die, and they die when you stop telling their story. I don't want you to forget about that person. I don't want to forget about that person. So be that guy, be that girl who talks about them unconditionally. Bring them up in your life. Sing about them. Think about them. Tell your kids about them. Tell your friends about them. It's the only way to keep them alive. And so as I started writing these songs, I wanted to encompass grief. I wanted to try and explain it the best I could, and I wrote this song, and I hope you like it. It's called Same Stars.
Find me lost in another lovely thought. Buried somewhere I forgot. Buried somewhere I forgot. Nothing's changed, nothing but everything. How I used to love this place. Oh, I used to love this place. Nothing can tell me, can somebody tell me how this same stars over my head are the same stars from the night that you left. Oh, tell I'll never be the same. I'll never be the same. So tell me how the same stars over my head are the same stars from the night that you left. Oh, tell me how do I exist in a world that you're not at? The light and the dark, still looking at the same star. They'll never be the same stars.
What's happening?